You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, January 6th, 2022. I didn't get it. I tried. And you know what? You know what, everyone? Sometimes you fail at trying, and that's just life. Picard said something like that. You look at Google it, it's whatever. Welcome to Wasting All the Time. Yes. Mm-hmm. That was my own personal Kobayashi soy sauce. This is Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you're here, you are in for a fantastic evening. I'm just going to call it an evening because it sounds classier that way. Of hilarity, improv comedy. We're going to make things up on the spot just for you, our amazing listening audience. You notice I've been referring to us in the first person plural. It's not just me doing this by myself. No. Heavens, heckings, no. I have some amazing cohorts with me today who are going to help me do the funnies. To my left is John.
Hi, I'm John.
And to the down is Dave.
Hello, I am Dave.
It's Dave. He is Dave. It is he who is Dave. We, together collectively, are going to do hilarious things that are going to make you laugh. Or they won't. I don't know. I'm not your boss. One way or the other. It's going to be good times. Each thing we do is broken up into segments. The first segment, I'll tell you what, goes a little something like this. It's my segment.
Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
If you descend into the abyss, know that not only will it stare back, it's gonna slap your ass a little bit, because the abyss is into that. And if you are in the abyss's domain, you technically signed a contract that is not only binding with frog's blood, but an additional quart of fluid, which if you could pick some up on the way home, I would appreciate that. My engine has been making that chack, chack, chack noise that I can't figure it out, and I shake it a little bit, and Paul says it's because you're running for president. But I don't believe him, because Paul is a figment of not only your imagination, but Steven Tyler's. He was here a little while ago. He left his tattoo signature on somebody's cheekbone. I don't know who left it here. If we could mail that back to the original owner, they'd probably be really appreciative that we didn't just put it in an envelope and put it under the tree and say, hey, it's Hanukkah. There are no Hanukkah trees. Are there? You're wrong. Ooh, okay, I'm back to where I was. I don't know if any of that made sense to you.
That was weird.
I mean, it's exactly what everyone needed to hear.
That too.
You know, I don't like to toot my own horn, but yes, you're right. That was it. No, yes, that one I do all the time. Hard joke. Anyway, that was Words of Wisdom. I hope you learned something. I hope you figured out exactly how wisdomful we can be with events like that. So,
Trey was domical.
Trey was domical. Yes, he was. Hey, anyway, we should do another segment. How about that? It goes like this.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go Fruitwards.
Yes, you heard correctly. The world-famous Fruitwards segment here on Wasting All the Time, where back in the day we would draw plebeian things, cards made of physical matter that had inertia. Buh. Now we've evolved beyond that. We live in the future. We draw digital cards. Look at that. If you were a patron, you could see the amazingness that I'm showing you right now. If you're not, that's okay. We understand. But you could go to patreon.com/timewastepod for as little as $1 a month and see all the cool things. But for the moment, you're going to have to deal with...
Dave's nude right now.
He is! Vaguely terrifying, but also, it's what is it? I'm scare-roused. That's the...
Right.
I'm going to draw 2 cards of 2 kinds and 2 colors. Green cards are adjectives. Red cards, you guessed it, nouns. And we're going to use that as a jumping-off point, as the scene. I also am very happy to point out this way we are drawing the cards digitally because of the future. Is because of our amazing patron, Unexampled Salt, who also somehow doesn't work on mobile. There's a bit there And if you're a patron, you'd get it. See? Inside jokes. You can be a part of them too. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and draw the cards and we'll see what we get. Flittrn Growler.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you can't say Flittrn, Flittrn or Flittrn, and then Growler. Oh, neither of these are what I thought they were going to be. Flittrn, a term applied to the bark obtained from young oak trees.
Flittrn.
Cool.
Okay.
Growler, the large-mouthed black bass.
A growler. Yeah.
Yes. Not, in fact, the alcohol container that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that was where my brain went as well.
Yeah.
But no, yes. But no, and also
There
yes.
goes that scene idea.
Term applied to the bark obtained from young oak trees and the large-mouthed black bass.
Well, it's time for the next phase of your initiation into the park service. And for this, we're going to have you live in the wilds for the next month and a half, 6 weeks.
Month and a half. Okay. 6
And
weeks. I can.
you
do
are
that.
going to be documenting everything you see. You know, take your sketchbook, take your notebook, take your camera, and you're going to be looking around and just absorbing the nature and seeing the peculiarities of this particular region. Do you think you can do that?
Awesome. Definitely. And supplies are just self-sufficiency, correct?
Well, no. Well, you have a pack to start with, but pack in, pack out, leave no trace, and all of that.
Okay.
And yeah, if there are.
So we're doing this on easy mode then.
Well, it's subsistence, something to start with, but please feel free to take advantage of the nature's bounty, as we like to say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the rules about building a shelter?
Something ecologically sensitive, something sustainable.
Okay.
So
no castles.
Well, I think you would probably find it tricky to get a castle up in 6 weeks.
I mean, you never know.
Okay, but that would require a lot of
rocks out
time,
here.
and we want you to be out documenting things, and using the appropriate terms.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Appropriate terms. Okay.
Yeah, like don't just say bark, say Flittrn.
Oh,
Don't just say fish big. Say the species.
Don't just say bird. Say titmouse.
If it is one. I mean, if it's a yellow belly sapsucker, don't say titmouse, obviously.
Okay. Say yellow belly sapsucker. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not much of a birder, I take it.
Well, I mean, I like to eat them.
Okay. Don't.
And I find that every, variety does have their own special, flavor and mouthfeel. So I do appreciate them for that.
Look, you're not one of those people that travels around the entire northern hemisphere trying to eat every kind of bird, are you?
Oh no, I've already done that.
Okay. Don't do that here. Hunting is off the table. Gathering is fine.
Oh, okay. So no. Okay, I'm glad you clarified
You can
that.
scavenge
so
for nuts, berries.
can I leave my bow and arrows with you then?
Yes, please don't take those.
Since I won't
Please
need them.
don't take you.
Okay.
Are
Thanks.
there other things that are
That's great.
questionable?
Well, I guess I won't need. Well, what are your feelings on salvaging carrion?
I guess that's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep these knives then.
Yeah. What? Are you sure you want to be a park ranger?
Oh, definitely. This is like the life for me, man.
Man, okay.
Being out here in nature, making sure people don't abuse it.
Good. Yeah, we need a healthy respect for our environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, and what to foster respect more than pitting yourself against nature at its most brutal.
Well, I wouldn't say pitting so much.
Understanding your true place in the food chain.
Perspective is good.
And it's not at the top. Oh, no, it's not at the top. No, we think it's at the top. But no, we're somewhere in the middle down there. There's stuff that'll eat us, man.
The middle.
And we need to know that.
The middle. He's down there.
We're somewhere in there. Yeah. No, we live in our nice, comfy houses and we tell ourselves, oh, yeah, because I go to the grocery store and I buy this piece of thing in plastic. That means I'm the apex predator. No, man, not out here. Out here, there's no plastic little steakies. No, you got to go make your own steakies. While respecting the ecological balance.
Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Just
so fishing. That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, you're not one of those people that fishes by punching the fish in the face, are you?
Oh, no. That's so ineffective.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm so happy.
You saved me because I was going to have to figure out what is more ridiculous than punching fishes in the face.
Literally nothing.
Oh, I think it was going to be something like insulting them.
Use your cutting wit, which is D4 damage.
You are a stupid fish.
Would you say the fish here are like mean, or are they are they overly sensitive, or are they like bully fish?
They're like teenagers who just don't give a shit about anything.
Bully
For fish. Well, now that we're done bowling for fish, that is the Fruitwards segment. We're going to do the next segment. It's honestly pretty good. I think you'll agree with me. Because it's this segment.
Twitter shins. Rapidballs.
Oh, yes, you heard correctly. This is Twitter Shins Rapidballs, where I find the top 3 tweets. I put on that hazmat suit, and I wade into the festering cesspool that is Twitter for your entertainment. You're welcome. Also, I'm going to need several shots after this of both medical and liquid variety. Tweet number 3. From Joshua Veleradsky from Stormchaser Josh. Ooh, I am actually digging this newest run. Who is chasing in my area? Dave.
Hey, what up, Joshua? Guess what? I'm going to be running in your area because it's required. Anytime a new person moves into the neighborhood, I have to run a race through it buck naked. And I hope you're ready to see that because it's tiresome for everybody else. Oh, boy. Tell you what, cardio, one way or the other. That's my motto.
It can't be tiresome. There's always something new to see. John, rebuttal.
Nope, that's me chasing you, Josh. That's me chasing you. Because you need to learn that man is not the apex predator. You need to learn what it is to be hunted. You need to learn your place in the natural order of things. And that is where I come in, to teach you where you fall. So that perhaps you may yet rise.
The most dangerous game to the Jonaning. Tweet number 2 from Roma and Roses at Gakfnfdr, GACFNFDR with an underscore between each letter. It's probably very clever. I don't know. Whomst summoned the Ancient One, John.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad. So Lenny wrote this song, right? And he thought it'd be cool if he, used some, to legitimate it by using some text he found in some old creepy book, we puts it in the song. I'm playing, Lenny's playing, Tilda's singing the lead, sings these lyrics, and crikey, but this big hole opens in the sky, and these things come out. Turns out we had found the exact proper frequency of the chant to bring these fuckers through to our world. And so that's on us. That is on us. I apologize. It was a great show, though. It was a great show you can't deny. You cannot deny it was a great show. It was the last show, but it was a great one.
We always thought the words were unpronounceable. Turns out it was just a Scouse accent. Dave, rebuttal!
Hey, what up, Gakfinfitter? Guess what? Nothing's been summoned. No, why makes you think that? I left popcorn in the microwave for too long, so sue me. That's all that is. Nothing. Don't think about these songs or anything like that. None of that's real. No, certainly not. No, we're all fine here. It is not the end.
Classic Dave, never being weird for any reason. And the top #1 tweet on the entire internet from Thurston Waffles at Thurston Waffles. What do bad kitties get, Dave?
Hey, what up, Thurston Waffles? Guess what? Bad kitties get cuddles and tuna fish and little saucers of milk, because the only way to make a bad kitty a good kitty is through love. Smother them with love. Love will win. Love is the only way. This is not the end.
Dave's animal husbandry has been described as ineffectual, overdoting, and John, rebuttal.
So I think I know what you're getting at here. I think we all know what you're getting at here. When you're talking about bad kitties, yeah, I know what this is about. So, you're gonna, oh God, what do bad kitties? Yeah, so, this is embarrassing to have to say, because it's just so you're gonna need to, just. Discipline. You can't discipline them the way you would discipline a dog. Because they're cats. They have a different way of responding to stimuli. So, bad kitty, you're just gonna approach it in a different way. I'm sure behavioral therapist for animals can help you out with that. Talk to your vet; they can recommend something. That's my advice for how to deal with a bad kitty.
Oh.
Unless by bad kitty you meant a vagina. In which case I have no idea. I don't know how those work.
Classic John, surprisingly insightful until he's also very insightful. This has been Twittertion's Rapidballs. We just gave it to you. Something fierce. We're going to take a step away from the horrific, what did I say last time? Razor blade of hell that is Twitter. And we're going to go to you, our amazing patrons. For this segment, we'll get a little bit more quality.
And now it's time for Things What Got Sent Us.
Let's crack on. Good. I'm glad I got the approval there. This is indeed Fings What Got Sent Us, where you are amazing, not only patrons, everybody can go to wastingallthetime.com/contact and send us things, great things. Or you can go to the Discord. We have a Discord now. Yeah. We just joined 2005, so you're welcome, everyone. We got it. We're here. We're going to do a suggestion from the amazing listener, Steven. This is the only name we got, like Cher or Madonna, right? This is a twist on Evil Stick of Gum. This is called Toxically Positive Stick of Gum. So instead of saying evil things, the gum says overly positive and complimentary things that can embarrass the victim.
Oh, I wish Jess were here for this.
No. But also I'm kind of glad she's not, because this could be rough.
Yeah, true.
For this one, I will play the straight man.
Okay.
Then that means Dave will be our victim and John will be the gum.
Okay.
So let's get a suggestion from our live Patreon audience, who are very much alive and real humans. You're welcome.
Yes.
Give me a suggestion of something that I would ask you for.
Oh,
I know, I like
something you might loan to someone.
something you might loan to someone. Hot dang, that is really good.
Timely.
Okay.
Timely.
An umbrella.
Yeah, just bring it back anytime.
Okay. I thank you. This is really nice. Are you sure? I did like if this is something important, like an heirloom or something. I don't want to be just spiriting away with it, you know.
Well, if I was going to trust anybody at all in the whole wide world with a family heirloom, it would be you, the most trustworthy man in the entire universe.
I mean, it's not an heirloom, but yeah, I
Wow.
trust you is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you. That's a lot of trust, and I do appreciate it. I'm not saying I don't. I just thank you.
Yeah, no, not.
I would allow you to watch my child for long periods of time without ever worrying. I would go to Fiji and leave my child with you.
But it's not an heirloom, and I'm not. It's just I do. Yeah, don't worry about it. I guess.
Okay. Children are a lot of responsibility.
Right,
That's
and
the
this
thing.
umbrella.
But you
isn't.
are great with them. You are great with children. You are great with children. I've seen you with children. And you are the best. You are Mr. Rogers Part 2.
The sequel.
You've seen me with children?
I can imagine you with children.
Okay.
I guess.
Um.
It's just things that need
thank you.
protection.
Yes. Umbrellas and children
Since you
need protection.
you could be. I trust you. Really, that's all. Everything boils down to I trust you with my umbrella. Bring it back
And with my life.
my life. Bring it back anytime.
Listen, Stan, I just got hired here, so I appreciate the warm welcome, but
Yeah. We're
With
happy to have you.
I'm
Welcome
generally
aboard.
happy to.
It's not often that a fly-by-night operation like this gets a truly exceptional employee such as yourself. And if I may say so, things are looking good for Employee of the Month.
Okay, that's very forward, and I appreciate that. I don't know that you're allowed to say that to me, but thank you.
Well, it's just been such a great 20 minutes.
Normally, we'd have to pass probation first, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you haven't done anything wrong yet. In 20 whole minutes to do wrong things, and you haven't. Basically, you've just asked me for an umbrella because it's raining, and I said yes.
Which is the best show of initiative I've ever seen from one of our employees, really.
Honestly, a lot of
Like you saw a problem and you came to management to see how you could work through that problem. It's just, you were a paragon.
part 2.
Oh my god.
I like that one. That's
a
fun.
delightful twist. Yeah.
That was super cool. The first it was like, okay, cool. I trust you with my life. Whoa.
And I loved Cody, your addition of, this is an employee-employer relationship. Adding that dimension made it so fun.
He put such a more awkward twist on it. I was the sort of uncomfortable person by Horace Charles. Well,
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like Evil Stick of Gum, it feels sometimes like there's only so far you can really push it. before it's like
You gotta scalpel it.
before either like the straight man has to actually finally get angry, or they have to like really beggar belief on like
Yeah.
letting it simmer back down. Whereas this is much more sustainable, it feels like. It's just like,
Keep
oh
pushing
God, please stop this.
Well, thank you very much for the suggestion, Stephen. We clearly had a great time with that. And I mean, any of you out there uncomfortable, I'm very sorry. Please itch away at all the itchiness that gives you. Well, that is going to bring us to our very, very, very last segment ever of today. And that is this one. It's pretty slick. Here you go.
It's the Improv Game of the Week.
Yes, the Improv Game of the Week, where every single stinking week on the podcast, except for some of them, we choose an improv game and then try to play it. This week is a game, I think Dave actually came up with this game. You're gonna love it. It's called Doing Lines. And it's not it's not like a bump like you might think of, like Flintstones vitamins. No, this is lines of dialogue. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some randomly generated lines of dialogue. Each of us are going to have 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to send them to us because we don't have lines of paper that I can physically hand to people. So I'm going to message them. So I'm going to send everybody lines, including myself, and we're going to start a scene, and we have to work these lines into the scene before it ends. No matter how outlandish or no matter how inorganic they may feel, they have to be worked in and justified. And I think it's a fantastic idea.
All right, my lines are: she's been missing since Friday, and you're not worried. You're too good for this world. And I never meant to come between you and him.
John?
And mine are, what a thing to say. And on my birthday. And I don't want to have a baby. And perhaps you'll take me out one day. Or do I have to make an appointment?
It was nice and aggressive, John. I like that. Or do I have to? And I got, I'm sorry if it upsets you, but I'm going to marry her. And I'll find her and bring her home, I promise. And spare some change, please. So, as you can tell, none of these are related. They're all randomly generated, so we're just gonna...
Strong romantic comedy vibes.
Yeah. But also the fact that she's been missing is something else. How should we start this off?
Like this. All right, team, listen up. Gather around. We got to crack this case wide open, all right? We've It's been, we got a missing persons case. We got to solve this. They could be endangered, don't know yet. No perps yet. Anybody got any clues on where to start?
So is this the John Doe or is this the Jane Doe? Which of these ones are we looking at here? I know we got a couple on the docket.
Yeah, we're looking at the Jane Doe. So
okay. You know what, boss? I'll find her and I'll bring her home. I promise.
That's what I like to hear. The can-do attitude.
Yeah.
How about you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the chief finder.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look.
You don't sound very bothered.
Well, I mean,
No, I don't know.
just like it just reminds me kind of some things that happened in my own personal life, and trying to maintain some professional distance from it, so I can work the case effectively instead of
You need to be worried.
thinking about Brenda.
You need to be worried. You need to use that.
No,
You need to,
there it
you need to
goes. I
feed on
thought
it.
about Brenda. Oh, good fuck. Okay. Mm-hmm.
She's been missing since Friday, and you're not worried? You want to be all professional about it?
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I want to be professional about it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Brenda.
Goody two shoes.
Brenda Howell?
Yeah. What about it?
I mean, you know a Brenda Howell. I'm just saying, you're trying to distance yourself from someone. Is that the Brenda that you were trying to not think about that I'm talking about right now? Brenda Howell?
Brenda Howell. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's my ex-fiance.
Okay, so I'm sorry if it upsets you, but I'm going to marry her.
Oh, what are the things to say? And on my birthday.
It's your birthday? Oh.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Oh, man.
This is the day she left me at the altar.
You're the guy. She tells this story all the time. I mean,
Are you?
I'm a story?
You know.
Oh my fucking God.
Are you trying to suggest that this Brenda person is our Jane Doe?
I mean,
I'm just saying that our Jane Doe reminds me of Brenda. I don't think it's the same person, but just the whole like runaway bride scenario, it just is giving me flashbacks, man. Like, who does that? Who does that?
What happened to being professional?
I was trying to be professional, but now you dragged all this shit up. I was going to be professional.
Yeah.
But now here we are. Here we are in personal. Hope you like it there, Chief.
To be fair, you kind of started it by thinking about her. It's not really my fault.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that Brenda left me and now you're marrying her.
Correct. Not my fault. Chief, can you see how this is not my fault?
I don't know,
him
man.
Fighting?
That's pretty dickish, to be honest. I mean, and the fact that you really feel like everything's justified and that you're fine, it's like, come on, man. What are you like? You're too good for this world?
Have you seen her? Chief, I know you have.
Well, yeah.
Have you seen her?
Yeah, I saw her at the picnic.
She's hot as balls on fire, man.
Wait, you brought her to the picnic?
Yeah,
Did I not mention that?
That's we had you on special assignment.
Thank you again, Chief. That was really I appreciate that.
We want to avoid controversy.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, that's great. That's great. You all had a picnic, met me out on a special assignment. Yeah, but maybe you'll take me out one day. Or do I have to make an appointment?
Look, I mean, we knew that if you were there and you saw it, there would have been some.
So you did know, Chief? Oh my God!
Look, I never meant to come between you and him. Okay, it's just.
Yeah, we were partners. We've been partners forever. Just
yeah.
And now, we're not.
Look,
it's weird now, Chief. You made it weird.
Let's sweep it under the rug, water under the bridge. Let's fresh start here. Let's focus on the case. This is not Brenda. This is a Jane Doe. Been missing since Friday.
Right. Friday.
How do we crack this?
Not Brenda Howell. I know where she is. She's not a Jane Doe.
All right. Enough.
Right. Professional. Well, we could start by trolling maybe some of the local haunts, like hangout places. Maybe some of the where like
the runaway bride bars. You know all those.
I do. Should I not?
Is that where you met Brenda?
Okay, that's Jane.
At a runaway bride.
We have no reason
bar.
to believe that Jane Doe was a bride to be or anything like that.
It's a funny story, actually. I did show up there. I was pretending to be. I was undercover as a beggar, like, spare me some change, please. People walking by, and she showed up, and it was like, boom. Like, I instantly blew my cover, but it was totally worth it.
And we can address that later. Of you blowing your cover.
Shit, I wasn't supposed to tell a chief. Damn it. Now look what you've done. Okay.
Well, I guess I don't have to keep that under the rug anymore.
But I've closed a lot of cases since then.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jane Doe, Friday, missing. Back on track.
Could we?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Let's not talk about families or family futures or anything.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to need you all to disperse across the city, talk to any known relations of our Jane Doe, and see what you can uncover. Any last minute concerns?
I mean, I don't want to have a baby, but
Holy shit.
You've been on another
oh, you
level
mean
tonight.
concerns about a
That's not the case.
Holy crap, man.
That's awesome.
no? About halfway through the scene, I knew that had to be the
I
punchline.
was so good. And you killed it. It was so deadpan, so just like, fuck it. Here we go.
You're bringing it tonight.
Thanks.
Well, my friends, that was the final segment of our show this evening. Thank you so very much for hanging out. I hope you had a fantastic time. I sure as hell did. I think my cohorts did as well. We made some pretty good chuckles. That was Doing Lines, courtesy of young David Patterson. Fantastic game.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a hot minute because we haven't had in-person recording for, ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're making it work, dadgummit. And if you...
Yeah, I think this was a good solution, Cody.
Thank you. I like new media solutions. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to help us find new media solutions, or help us make it work, or help us work it, or whatever inappropriate innuendo you want to throw in there, head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and you can see all the fantastic, fun, amazing things we do there. You can go to /contact. If anything about this episode tickled your fancy, go to wastingallthetime.com/vote. And at the end of the year, we'll wrap up all the best scenes. This might be one of them. I think I'm going to vote for this one already because it's super good. Or if you are really feeling really super cool and you want to just be the coolest, you can head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod. For as little as $1 frickin' a month, you can help us keep doing what we love to do, bringing the chuckles to everyone, making people happy, including us. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty happy. So yeah, thanks. There we go. Any parting shots, boys?
Yeah.
Vanilla is as vanilla does. And vanilla will be as vanilla was.
That was so good. That was so good. John, do you want to follow that? Holy shit. I wouldn't.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't have anything that can follow that. I'm gonna have to do some.
No, I respect that. Respect that a lot. This has been Wasting All the Time. Thank you ever so much, and we will see you all next time.
Bon voyage.
Butts! Or possibly rum.
Good night, folks.
Possibly rum. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers. I'm going to step away for 1 second. I just had a package delivered. I don't want it to get soaked. Be right back.
That's fair. Nobody likes a soaked package except people that do.
Hey.
See, that was another sex joke. Did you get it? Were you there with me?
I'm right here with you.
I appreciate that. It makes me happy.
Yeah, it's great.